What's up, sexy people? My name's GamePro for the win. So, anyways, I apologize that I haven't made a video yesterday, but I had a lot of things to do, and hopefully your Easter went good. So now let's get into today's video. So I was going on the internet and I was finding some news stories to do, and I came across this. I don't know if you would consider this news, but it's still good to know, especially if you're on a budget and you want a good computer to beat the Xbox One and pretty much to me, it seems like it beats the PS4. So yeah, there's benchmarks, and we will talk about it. So before we get started, I found this at GameSpot. I'm gonna have it in the description as well, the link, and the title of it's "Can We Build a Gaming PC on a Console Budget?" So let's get into the specs, and then we'll get into the rest of it later. So the budget on this computer is $550. So yeah, it's actually pretty cheap for a computer, especially with the performance, and it will shock you when I tell you. But anyways, the CPU is an AMD FX 6300. It's pretty good, 6 core. I mean, I never really used it, but it sounds pretty decent. So what they say, anyways. ASUS motherboard M5A78L. The PSU is a 500-watt power supply. Um, GPU is an HD 7850. The RAM is 4 gigabytes of DDR3 600, which you can always put in another 4 gigs if you wanted to. Storage is 500 gigabytes, 7200 RPM, excuse me. The OS is Windows 8. You can switch it out with Windows 7. You don't have to buy Windows 8. And keyboard and mouse. So if you already have a operating system or a keyboard and mouse, you can take off about $80. So this could be even cheaper if you already have the accessories. They included it because it's in with the console that in comes with it with the OS. So them are the specs. Now let's get into the benchmarks. All right, so here is it, and this might shock you guys for a $550 computer. Assassin's Creed 4. The settings are at 1080p, Ultra, AA, 42 frame rates. That's pretty good. Battlefield 4, 1080p, high, AA, 72 frames per second. Battlefield 4, 1080p, Ultra, MSAA, 42 frames per second. Thief, 1080p, Ultra, AA, 87 frames per second. Titanfall, 1080p, very high, AA, 60 frames per second. So, basically, now let me tell you why this is a pretty good deal if you're thinking about an Xbox One or a PC. If an Xbox One will cost you about $500, at least right now. Till they make another bundle, without the Connect, it'll cost you about $500 with the Connect right now. So then, if you want to go get, let's say, you have to get a subscription if you want to play with your friends. That's another $50. So, and plus tax, which I'm pretty sure they added tax with it. I'll go up and see, but yeah, they put the tax into it as well. So putting the tax into the Xbox One, putting a $50 card or $60 card, excuse me, that's going to be over I don't know, probably about $480 maybe. And this right here cost you about 500, and I believe it's $566. Their budget was 550, but they went up the couple more dollars, so it's $566 plus 16 cents. So already you're saving some money. But they do list where they got their stuff, like the OS they got on eBay. You guys might not like that, so they might cost you another $30 to get it somewhere else that you trust, or I don't know. So that kind of eliminates a few things. But let's get into the specs. Like for the consoles, Battlefield 4 runs on 720p, about medium settings, and about 60 frames per second. This already hits 1080p, Ultra, MSAA, 42 frames per second, or you can put it on high AA, you get 72 frames per second. So you're already getting a little bit more over 60 frames. But this is coming from GameSpot too, so you can trust them. You can, that's up to you. But the PS4 is 900p. I heard someone say high to a mid to a few settings on high, but we're just going to say medium settings, 60 frames per second. So you can tell that them games didn't touch it. And I believe Titanfall is like 720p on the Xbox One. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. So right there again, spending about the exact same money you would on an Xbox One, you got a decent PC. And let me remind you, PCs are not just video game, not just for video games, they're for anything. That's what's the difference between computer and a console. I'm not hating on the Xbox One. Let me just get that clear. I'm just saying, if you're thinking about getting a PC or an Xbox One, you just don't know which money. That money is an issue, but you kind of want to go towards a PC. Here you go. I'm going to leave the link in the description. You guys can check it out. You can see all the specs they got listed, and you can see the game settings, average frame rate. It's average, so it goes up and down, but that's the average they got. So yeah, you guys can go check that out. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys didn't get where, like, I'm pretty sure some of my subscribers come check into my videos, and I didn't have nothing up yesterday, and I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean that, but that's I'm sorry about that. But I'm gonna be probably making another video tonight because to apologize for me not making one yesterday. So that's it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, stay around and stay tuned because I'm going to be making more videos in the future. So anyways, guys, I'll see you guys later. Peace out, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And yeah, stay gaming.